What's going on, everybody? Wolfbang here. It is Saturday, January the 17th, 2026. And chaos is all over the place in Minneapolis. Those people don't know what the fuck they're doing. What's going on? Delbert, what's up? Evil Rick, how you doing? Cheers. Happy Saturday. Teresa, what's up? I guess I should have put up let me try something here. It has been a while since I've been live. Sandy P, how you doing? Welcome. Come on into the room. Like I said, it's been a while. I've been kind of slow on my videos, but hey, it's okay. It's okay. It is an open panel. If people want to jump up, let me know. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see what happens. Timer, no, and banner. Let's see what that does. Ticker. Come on. You can do it. Show. There we go. All right. So let's close that. Put comments back up. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for showing up. And like I said, this is just a pop-up live. Gen X, how you doing? Why not? With all the stupid shit going on. And like I said, I haven't did too many videos lately. It's a new year, 2026. Welcome in. So let's have a little fun. I am a little rusty. Let me see if I can. There we go. I share your referral. I don't want to share a referral link. See, I am rusty. Jeanette, how you doing? I'm gonna wave to everybody. Howdy. Welcome in. We'll give it a little bit of time. It is currently 9:37. Oh, hang on. Got a text. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I did have some breaking news earlier. Okay. We might change up things here a little bit. Let's see what happens. Text wrong thing. So how's everybody been doing? Rural, what's going on? We might be switching over. I don't know. I'm just farting around. It's sitting around. The wife's watching. What is it? Rampage. I think the name of the movie is. And I was like, you know what? I haven't did a live in a while. Let's play around with it and see what happens. I might switch over, Evil Rick, to somebody else that may or may not go live. I don't know yet. Like I said, this is a pop-up live. Joe, what's up? I'm just playing around, to be honest with you guys. It's an open topic. I really don't want to talk about the bullshit that's going on, to be honest with you. Camo Carl, what's happening, brother? That's, with this being a new year, I was wanting to kind of stay away from stupid news, but it's just don't watch the TV. Don't watch. I mean, the shit's all over the place. What's the old saying? It's going to get worse before it gets better. My opinion, if they keep it, let Tampon Tim keep his bullshit with him. But I really do hope these assholes get in trouble. You know what? They need to be in jail, in my opinion. But I don't see it happening. It's too much of this bullshit that's going on right now. And these government officials, city officials, think, what's up, show and tell? But they think they can't be touched. They're touched up here, and they're thinking, here's my issue. Here is my thing. These people that are out there protesting right now against ICE, all right, protesting against ICE because ICE is there to do their job and get rid of illegals, these bad hombres. But they don't want these bad people out of their city. I mean, that's why they're giving ICE such a hard time. And they are federal agents, and it's a whole different ball game with federal against state. So I don't understand, even here, I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio. Our city council came out the other day and said, and I think we have ICE here already, but they're low key. But our city council said that they don't want, if the ICE agents show up downtown, no mask, they must have a camera, a body cam, and all these other rules. Now, this is the city of Cincinnati, the council, telling federal agents what to do. It does not work that way. It doesn't work that way. And people, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a professor. I'm not a scholar. I'm just your average Joe. No offense, Joe. KP, what's going on? But it's what I'm thinking about is these people that are protesting this shit, they must be getting paid some good money. To stand out there in the cold and the snow and throwing snowballs. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat right now has seen what's going on. And it's just straight up stupid. That's my opinion. I wouldn't go out there. You know what? I don't want bad people in my city. I don't want rapists. I don't want murderers. And you come over here in the USA illegally, and that's a crime. I don't know. I don't know. It is so stupid. What's going on, Mad Shed? Let me figure out how to. Yeah, I see at the bottom of my screen here. There's a bunch of fucking icons and shit. It says need help. Yeah, I need help. What happens if I hit this button? Let's see what that does. Oh, that was the wrong button. I don't think that's the one I wanted to share. How do I do this? Copy, paste, insert, read. You know what, people? I need some help. I forgot how to share. Snap. No, crush me. I'm not blue. I can't turn people blue through StreamYard. I could only do that. Be careful pushing buttons, bad things. Yeah, I know, Evil Rick. All right. Did it work? Yeah, that worked. I know how to do that. Oh, shit. How do I do it, people? No, I used to know how to do it. Push the button. Which button is it? Present. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. What do I got here? Share it. No. Invite guests. What's that do? Oh, here we go. I found it. Copy. Let's see. Copy. Did that work? Hang on. I'm pushing buttons. Paste. Oh, I think I got it. Tell me if that worked. Was that the right button? Oh, shit. All right. No, I don't have a red button. Can't do that one. All right. If anybody wants to jump up and join this crazy panel, come on. Help me out here. A little help. A little help. Don't be shy, people. But anyway, what's this one over here do? Oh, it's a new layout. I guess it's pretty obvious. It's been a while since I did a live. I'm just glad I'm not high. It'd be worse. Oh, so how's everybody's day been? Oh, that sucks. Can't do live. Okay, you're cool, Evil Rick. You all right, brother? Man Chad says it smells like stale beer, hooker spit, and a bad decision in here. That could be, man. Could be. I don't know. I don't know. Don't be feared. It's true. You know what though? Excuse me. Man, Shad, don't play with gerbils, man. It's not good for your health. Let me try. How did I do that the last time? Let's see. No. What did I do? There we go. Oh, it's over here. That's right. Share screen image. I guess. Copy. Okay, you go there. Let's go here. Set paste. Yep. I think I figured it out. Just cold here? Yeah, it's cold here too, Jeanette. We don't have no snow, which is good. I'm not the winter. I'm not into the winter anymore. I need to go live in the Bahamas or some shit. Guam. I don't know. I need warmth. 18 degrees now. Screw that, Evil Rick. No, I don't think so. They're saying we may be like at 0 in the morning. Hell. Yeah, Teresa, I'm with you. That sounds cool, Joe. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Nobody wants to jump up and bullshit. Somebody get on panel just to see if it works for me. Help me out here, people. Don't be feared. Oh, my eyes look pretty white. I thought it was the angels. Man, Chad, I thought it was angels shaking the dandruff out of their wings. Diarrhea. Wow. Anyway. Is that a rifle or a handgun, Joe? Oh, there we go. Oh, try it again. Oh, there it is.
What's up? Let's go.
No sound, little sound. I got nothing.
Does that sound like something?
I can't hear you, Shad, unless you're not talking.
Yeah, 5x5.
Oh, I know what happened.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
You need to push the button.
I pushed the button. I hear you now. I got it. It was down here. I forgot. You know what I forgot to do was turn my volume up.
Wow.
How you doing, Shad?
Oh man, I'm in a weird place, man. I'm in a weird place. I am. I took a nap after a massive spaghetti meatball dinner, and I woke up to Gore's cover of Pink Pony Club.
What the hell is Pink Pony Club?
Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing. It's a very okay. If you haven't listened to the radio and like new music, you know they're always trying to turn everybody gay, right? That's what it is. It's GHEA. They want everyone gay, and so this song, Pink Pony Club, it's a really gay song. Yeah, basically, it's this girl is or guy. I think in the song it's a guy, but runs off from Tennessee to join the Pink Pony Club, which is a gay bar, and becomes a go-go dancer. Well, it's a song, and Gore. If you don't know what Gore is,
Gore. I know that one, yeah.
Yeah, Gore. So the original version is Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing. Right? Some, little girl.
It sounds worse than Baby Shark.
It's yeah, it is, and it got in my head because I know the song, I've heard it, and I've analyzed it as that's one of these the entertainment industrial complex working its social engineering on the people, on the populace, especially the youth. Basically turning everybody gay, right? And then Gore comes along and goes, "Big party club, fucking fantastic, not the big party club," right? And I'm like, yes, finally. Now I feel better. Now it's stuck in my head though.
And
Yeah.
that sucks. You get a stupid song stuck in your head. There's nothing worse.
But if I can, even though if I can pervert the song into something like that, like something punk or metal, it negates the gayness. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, now this is cool. Now this is cool for me because now I'm making fun of this song, right? So,
So how's your day been? Good? Crappy?
yeah, man, yeah. I haven't done much of nothing today, and I'm pretty fucking proud of that.
Right on.
I really am.
Right on.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, you know what?
The only thing I really did, I took out the trash.
A slacker day. Sit around.
A slacker day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sit around and do nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I could have. I did want to go out and go walking around and do some shit. I didn't do much of nothing really. So.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. The wife and I went out for a drive today. Got her out of the place.
Yeah. Yep. Go for a ride.
Yeah.
When you get older, you slow down. What's up, Cleveland Vision? Wolfang, Teresa, Evil Rick, KP Heathen, Show and Tell, Joe Morgan.
Come on in, sit down, and let's bullshit. It is Saturday Night Live.
Oh, damn.
I miss
You might get a copyright infringement for that one.
Oh, no. It's Wolfang Saturday Night Live.
When you get older, you slow down. Yeah. So, yeah, it is my birthday today.
Happy birthday. Everybody sing happy birthday to Mad Shad.
Oh, good.
Happy birthday. Wait a minute.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's get Marilyn Monroe to sing it to you.
Okay. I like that. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oddly enough, I can sing like that. I can sing like Marilyn Monroe. What's up, Kennedy?
How in the hell do you do that? What's up, Kennedy?
Just having the voice. It's creepy. I don't like to do it because it's creepy.
I'm not even gonna try it.
Yeah, but doing voices and shit. Yeah, you can.
Right.
I can do Marilyn Monroe singing "Happy Birthday, Mr. President" really good.
Right. I have the visual in my head right now of Marilyn Monroe singing "Happy Birthday."
Beard. With a beard.
With a beard. That's fucked up.
Big old boobies and a beard, and she's taking off her gloves and slapping you with it, doing a little salty dance.
And wearing that white dress.
Oh, see, now I envision in my head like a skimpy black dress with no straps, boobies kind of right here. Her diamond necklace that the president gave her, right? Because he was railing that. Come on, tell me that's not just badass.
Oh, come on,
right?
JFK. Yeah, when she sang "Happy Birthday" to him.
Yeah, he was banging that dude.
Yeah,
that's gangsta.
All right,
they were doing cocaine and shots on each other and body shots. Come over to CC Top Beard.
All right. So
Transgender Maryland.
oh, he didn't last long. I think that was a troller.
What happened?
Somebody came up and they left. I was, that's the other test for tonight. Let's see how many butt wipes show up.
Dude, don't let them on your panel. They'll immediately show you things like porns and stuff like this. If
Oh, okay.
what does that look like?
That looks like your fingers.
I mean, but if I just did it just to mess with you, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's happened to me. Like I've let people up, and I thought they were cool, didn't know them, and we were just talking. All of a sudden, boom! All you see is just penis and
well, maybe
pussy.
maybe I should change my banner. Let me change my banner here.
Yeah, open panel. I mean, unless now if you can figure out a way to let people up and turn off their visual, right, their camera.
Let's do this. Open panel 4. I think he did this one already. People I know. Let's try that one.
Done. You're beautiful, girl. You dance at the club, oh baby. What?
Why didn't that work? Oh, here we go. Like I said, it's I think I got it now. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. How's that? Open panel for people I know.
Yardbirds. I would never go up on panel that would let someone like me on.
No, Yardbirds, I would never let you up. Oh, here we go with another one.
Oh God, this ought to be good. What? Watch. We're swinging. I'm predicting swinging dick. Talking balls.
SK on the phone. Sorry, I don't know who the fuck you are, and you're not coming up.
Yeah. I mean, see, he's going to show you cocky balls.
No, he is. Ain't doing it.
He's going to show you or hairy butthole. That's probably.
Well, see, and that's the thing. It is Saturday night. It is.
Oh yeah, these people are doing. They're doing meth and sitting around in their underwear, right? In their stained shirts.
In their mom's basement.
Yeah, in their mom's basement, eating some chicken fingers, and using the special sauce to rub one out.
Right.
Yeah, as they cling to their waifu pillow, and make love to it. Yeah.
No, if I know who you are, I will let you up on panel. Plain and simple. So SK on phone. I see you in the back room, and guess what? I don't.
He's not even see him in chat. SK
right
on the phone.
Right. Yeah.
What's up? Oh God, Faith Wago.
Hello, Faith. I just banned him from the fucking room.
Oh, you don't know who that is?
I have no idea.
It could have been KP Heathen.
Well, sorry, KP Heathen.
Oh, you gotta be careful of that too, because sometimes like their real name will be on the thing of who they are.
Yeah.
On when they try to come in StreamYard.
Right.
Like their real name would be there. It'd be like, I don't know this guy. Oh, that's KP Heathen. Oh, okay. Stephen Hawkins. What? Faith. Devil food cake.
Oh, yes. That's yummy stuff there.
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll leave you with this guy. Let's look at him for a while.
All right, go get some coffee. Make it strong. Anyway, so how you doing, Faith? Hope everything's good your way. Actually, I hope everything's cool everybody's way. Good to see you, Rule. Glad you showed up. Thanks for joining my pop-up live. I did this on, just I was bored. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, you know what? It's been a while since I did a live. So it's like, come on, let's do a live. It'll be 31 by, man, really, KP? It's going to be, from what our weather report said, it's going to be like 0 tomorrow morning. Let's see if I can do this again. Where's it at? Man, it's been a long time since I fucked around with this StreamYard shit.
Yeah?
There's got to be, what do we got here? Oh, here we go. There we go. Found it. Found it again.
I want to be a singer. I want to make my own music. And I want to make it so fucked up.
What would you
Yeah, go ahead.
What would you sing about?
Stupid shit.
Stupid shit.
Oh, my stop tomorrow, I go! Just, I don't know, man. I have a lot of influences. It might get a little crazy up in there. There's a lot of crazy in my head, so letting it out kind of helps.
It's all good. Come on.
I like coffee. I like coffee. Coffee. I like coffee. 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 I like coffee. 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 I like coffee. 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 Coffee.
I want to try and I want to do that cowboy coffee sometime.
I mean, cowboy. You know how you make cowboy coffee? I mean, this is what I think cowboy coffee is. What we called it. You basically take hot water and coffee grounds. You pour it in a cup and you drink it. Right. You stir it around. You drink it, and so you got your grit. You got your grinds right there. So if you take a big old swig of it, boom, you're gonna swallow all of them grinds, coffee grinds, which means you're gonna get diarrhea. Think about it.
You let it steep.
Right. It's probably not fun when you're sitting on a horse. The horse is going to be really mad at you.
Yeah, there's a thought. Back in what, the 1800s, the cowboys out there in the prairie drinking their coffee, hop on the horse, and they're galloping, and all of a sudden, oh man.
Yep. I mean, you either let it go right there, let it run down your chaps, and of course the horse is going to be really mad.
Just like that.
Fuck you, old man.
That's what I imagine the sound of a cowboy taking a dump on a horse sounds like. Something, G.
What's going on, Magic?
That's all we got. Just.
Whole beans.
We heard you for a second there, Majid. What happened?
Man, I don't know what he did.
He just wanted to throw that audio at us.
Right. It's all
And
good.
you can check the guest, right? You can look in the guest, hit your guest, and see who's in, see what if their audio is working, if their camera's off, that kind of thing.
Yeah, they're gone. But like I said, you know what?
See?
Well, we'll see what happens here. My wife, she's doing her thing, watching some whatever on TV, and it's like, you know what? I haven't did a live in a while, and it's Saturday night, so let's do a live. Let's see who shows up.
Yeah.
I
was going to do a live.
Let's
So this kind of gets me out of my obligation.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Chad. You get a free piece of birthday cake. Seeing it's your birthday. Thank you very much, Faye. She's very charitable. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, speaking of that, look at this. Look at this. Here we go. Boom! I got this from Faith. Fuego. Give me that axe.
Right on.
Oh, wait. I'm not supposed to have that on there. I don't know what that is.
What's going on, Comet Moon?
Comet Moon?
Get trolled, losers.
What? All right, that's the last time I'm going to put you up, Magic.
Did he just call us losers?
Yeah.
Fuck you, loser. Get trolled, loser. I don't even know what he said, but I heard a lot of squibble going on there.
Yeah, I think he's feared.
It sounded like he was stuck in a paper bag and couldn't get out.
And like KP said, that sounds wet.
It sounded wet.
Get that moisture out of your pants.
Comment, did you mean Miss Smartass? Oh, Comet Moon. That sounded wet. Yeah, I don't even see Majika in the chat. So Majik 7.
Yeah.
You could have easily had some talking balls there.
I don't think I have an echo.
It could be me.
I have my echo cancellation on. I have my reduced mic background noise on.
Decently moist. What's up, oops? Oh, while I'm thinking about it, and if you know, you know.
Right.
You know.
Tampon prepper loser.
Fucking local loser. But I mean, if you know, you know.
Well,
I don't want to do
you know
that.
what? Honestly,
I'm just going.
I am actually kind of being an antagonizer tonight because I was kind of hoping assholes would show up.
Oh, you really wanted to pick a fight? Oh, okay. Yeah, you want to entertain some fools, right?
Yeah, I'm in that mode.
That's why you got me up here.
No.
Make fun of me.
No.
Ooh, look at this loser, Mad Chad. His birthday.
You read that all wrong.
This fucking loser. I mean, hey, it makes for great content.
Big Mama, what's up?
Oh, what is it? Big Mama.
It's Big Mama. What's up?
It's just Big Mama, y'all. Is this the same Big Mama? It's just Big Mama, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Was that you, Majik? No. What do you want me to do? Number 64. Oh. Number 64, surprise picked up. Number 64, surprise picked up. Number 64, surprise picked up. I don't know. Fellow Capricorn, mine's a couple days. Oh, okay. Right on. I mean, you're actually calling me a fish goat, and I don't appreciate that.
I've
Do
never.
I fucking look like a fish goat? It's kind of fucked up too. I got the goatee like a goat, and my name is Shad, which means fish. So it kind of works, I guess.
So you're a fish goat?
Yeah, I guess. Goatfish. Yeah, Majik 7. There you go. Majik. Wait a minute. How many Majiks are there?
What?
Yeah, that's Majik, right? I'm assuming someone used my tag. It came up as Majik. Did you actually try to get up? Oh, it's just Big Mama, y'all. Yes, I met Big Mama, and we drank spicy pickle juice together. Leaving the community soon. Toilet, kisser, toilet, kisser, toilet, kisser, toilet, kisser.
I told you they would show up.
Right, Comet Moon. I mean, you're just clairvoyant, I guess. Well, you heard it's my birthday, and it's January, and that means Capricorn. But actually, I don't follow the that thing. It was delicious, but it lit me up. It lit me up. Shad is so hyped tonight. Yeah, it's cause Faith. I told you, I woke up to Gore's Pink Pony Club. Yeah. So y'all know the song Pink Pony Club? Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Right? Yeah. But covered by Gore. Yeah. Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink. Anyway, it's in my head. It's stuck there. That's the vibe I got going on. Yeah, and everything is just inspired from there.
That's good. So, did you have plans for your birthday, or you just fucking just winged it?
Yeah, I was gonna go to Disney World.
Were you? Yeah, it's a little pricey.
Yeah. I wanted to chase Mickey Mouse around with it and throw hot dogs at him or something.
Right.
I was gonna take 2 balls of cotton candy and time together like nunchucks and smack, smack.
Mickey ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
Oh hell. Well, I'm glad you're up. I'm glad you're on the panel with me, Shad. And happy birthday. Happy birthday, you old motherfucker.
Yeah. Thanks, sir. Thank you very much.
No, you're not old. Yeah, I'm just, I'm fucking with you.
Man, I'm old for a reason, right? So
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I got a shirt that even says that. I'm old for a reason.
Right. I got that from Trent, and I use it a lot. I use it on the youngins. You know, I for the youngins, I'm talking 20, 30-year-olds who think they're all badass. And they're looking at me like, and I had one at work. Like, all right, old man, you need some help? You know? So I'm like, bro, I'm old for a reason. I'll send you to the next world, right? And he's like, oh, shit. I'm like, yeah.
Yep. No, never underestimate the older people.
That's right. I mean, I used to be that stupid young kid that was getting in fights and doing all these weird, crazy things. Now I'm an old man. Can you imagine now? Old age and treachery have now been is now the strategy, right? So, and I still kick like a mule. What do you call that? Old man strength. Yeah, I got old man strength.
Oh, yeah, old man strength.
I've heard that one. Oh, you got old man strength. See? Yardbirds, yeah, right? It's called seniority. And that's cool. I dig that. But you know what? I think I was talking to you about it, Wolfgang? I don't like the, well, wait till you're my age. Right?
Yeah.
Wait till you're my age. And you're shitting yourself and you can't go down the stairs. I'm like, I want to call those people up. Like when I was young, I used to hear all that. I want to call those people up and go, guess what? I'm your age now. And it's great. I feel great. I feel great.
And the thing is, age, like I said, you know, I don't feel I'll be 63 in April. I don't feel 60. I don't feel
Right.
63.
Right on, man. See, I see where Evil Rick is going. He's like, oh yeah, you're gonna do it for me? Go ahead. he just cons everybody into doing stuff for him and sits back and laughs like, you fell into my trap. I could have easily picked up that bag of trash.
That was the other thing. You can actually use the old age kind of thing, like,
oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
can say whatever I want.
Say what you want. That's right. That's what we were talking about. So Ace, yeah, you can say what you want and get away with it, you know?
Right.
Like you got Tourette syndrome.
Right. Fuck you. What?
I'm gonna piss in your face.
Kiss my balls.
Can I have a cheeseburger, please? Yeah. Just walk into McDonald's, hide like a number 6 super-sized no pickles. Fuck you! I'm gonna shit my pants right here.
There's not a damn
Give me
thing
extra sauce.
You can't do anything about it.
That's right. Seniority. Give me my seniority discount. Want my 3%? You don't look a day over 62.
Gee, thanks. Oh hell, it's all good though. Like I said, you know, it's how you take care of yourself.
And you know, since I'm on this music kick, I was looking around like the bands that we listened to, like I listened to back in like the 80s and the 90s and shit. You know, they're old men now. They're still working. They're still singing. They're still banging out. Like AC/DC, right? I mean, dude died. He song till he died. Now, how old was he? He was still in the 60s. Like he was in his 70s, I think, right?
Yep.
And he was still going, man.
Well,
still sounding good.
I heard on the radio today Metallica is doing a concert.
Wow.
I mean, that's an old band. Those guys got to be fucking, and you know.
Yeah.
Look how long Ozzy Osbourne did his shit.
Oh yeah, Ozzy. I mean, yeah, to the day he died, man. To the day he died. Just you can't understand a word he's saying, but you put a mic in his face and he starts singing. Sharon! Right? Mainly women lie about their age.
I'll tell you what, Sharon did a good job with Ozzy. She kept his shit together.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
And you know, Ozzy was absolutely fucking wide open. Like he just lived his life just crazy. Right? I mean, he was nuts. I mean, he would walk outside butt ass naked. Right? He would actually dress in drag and go hang out. Like what? It's like there's many pictures of him in drag, just getting drunk as fuck, puking, fucking shit, fuck. Like what the fuck is this guy doing? Doing drugs? I mean, biting heads off of bats and you know, just crazy, dude, just nuts. Every drug he probably did every drug in the book, every fucking drug.
He probably did.
Right, and then along comes Sharon going, calm down, sit your ass down. Settle down, have some kids. Let's talk about a 401k. You know?
Right. Yeah. Let me be your manager, and we can do this.
Right.
Yeah.
Party to puke and start over. Who was the rocker that wiped it out on stage back in the day? I don't know. So many of them, man. There's so many of them. I mean, they just get out there and just act a fool, and then bam, they're breaking something on the stage.
Right. Well, okay. The other, the Rolling Stones, the Stones. Look how long they've been fucking around.
Yeah, they're still going. The Rolling Stones, of course, Aerosmith, right?
Right.
I mean, that dude's got. I mean, he's Steve Tyler, he's an anomaly, right? He was born looking 1960. He was born looking like he was 62 years old.
Right.
Just ugly as shit.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that kills me, because all the females I've ever talked to that like Aerosmith think he's a sexy motherfucker.
No, he's a tall, lanky, and he's got a mouth. He's got a huge mouth. He's got too many teeth in his face, right? But he's got an amazing voice, though. He just amazing voice, right? So ugly as shit. I mean, ugly as. But that's what you do. There you go. If you're ugly and you want to get laid, be a rock star. I mean, it doesn't matter what you look like. Just be a fucking rock star.
Have the voice, be a singer.
Yeah, or just play the guitar and be quiet. That's the other one too, right? Like Slash and Duff from.
And the drummer never really gets a. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they get some, man. They get some. They're the drummer. I mean, look at Tommy Lee Jones.
Ah, that's okay.
Not Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee. He banged Pamela Anderson. He was a drummer.
That dude rocked on the drums, man. The way he set shit up, he had. What was the one concert where he actually was in a tumble thing?
Yeah, he was in a case that turned and went up.
Right.
And, yeah.
Right. And
Steve Tyler was 77 years old.
Banging out on the drums.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Liz Tyler. Oh, man. You ain't lying about that one, Ace.
Yeah, Liv Tyler is absolutely beautiful, right?
Hell yeah.
A vision of beauty.
Yep.
Yep.
The goddess.
But who's Mama? I mean, that's, I guess, yeah, such a good looking kid, Liv Tyler. They keep shutting the live button off, at least on my end. Really, Comet Moon. Wow.
What's going? Yeah, it's jumping all over the place. That's you, boo.
Yeah.
It's all good though. That's all right. It's all right. Like I said, this is just a open chat. Let's see what I got going on here. Oh yeah, here's a question. Maybe you guys can help me out with. I think it was brought up in maybe your live chat, Shad. What the fuck is going on with Greenland?
Okay, you want to hear my take on it, or you want to hear Chet's take on it first?
It doesn't matter. I just, all of a sudden there's this big thing going on with Greenland. Okay, I know it has to do with boundaries, close to Russia, this, that. But, why is the media making it? I don't think, does Trump really want to go in and try and buy Greenland?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He's adamant about it. Right, he's trying to make the deal. So I'm gonna quote Kemmel Carl on this one. It's a big game of risk,
okay.
And it's a big. Yep.
I used to
it's
play
a big game of risk right now. I mean, we shut down Venezuela. We're trying to shut down. We're trying to get everything on lock in our area, right? So because we do have the game of risk, there's some red pieces here and there. Where the blue pieces, there's some red pieces here and there. And they can build up, in their little areas like Cuba, Venezuela, Mexico, Greenland, right? Oh, what happened?
Oh, where'd I go?
And my audio changed.
Did it? Okay, I'm testing because let's.
You pushed a button.
Yeah, I'm playing with buttons. I don't know why my camera went off.
Yeah, camera went off, and I had reverb, echo. Oh, I think you fixed it. Speak words.
All right.
Yep. You fixed it.
All right. Yeah.
And yeah, Russia is all about. Russia is real. Like they got all that on lock up there in the northern hemisphere. That's the easiest way to get to the United States by missile or air or any kind of attack is going to come from the north, right? And so Greenland is a strategic location for Russia to attack America or anyone, right? It would probably be Russia because they're all about that northern hemisphere shit, playing in the cold. Can you imagine that? That's worse than Siberia, dude. It's like minus 90 degrees sometimes.
Right. Who wants to hang out there?
You're a lonely soldier.
When I was in the service, we actually had a detachment that went to deep freeze operate. I think it was Antarctica.
Antarctica. Wow. Oh shit. I know we got stuff in Iceland, Reykjavik. We got stuff in Greenland too. There's bases in Greenland, but also it's super rich in a lot of minerals and
right.
Mineral
That's the only reason why I think we even want to mess around with Greenland is because of the minerals.
That is a very strategic location.
Okay, so throw that in there too. Because how close is Greenland to what, Russia? I can't see the map in my head.
Oh, it's all right. So you got America, and you got Canada, and then you've got Greenland way up north to the right of the Atlantic Ocean into I think it's the Antarctic Ocean. But yeah, it's close. It's close to Antarctica. It's close. And so we already know Russia is all up in there. So,
but it just seems really it's weird to me because we haven't heard anything about Greenland.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden it's a big deal.
Well, yeah, and plus they want to make it a big deal because it also, if you think it from a geopolitical standpoint, it could start another war, another world war. I mean, Denmark is like, we'll send troops. UN and Europe is like, no, we'll send troops too, right? So there's already some saber rattling, even though we all kind of laugh at it. I'm like, what are you going to do, right? If we wanted Greenland, we could take Greenland. We could do it in less than 35 minutes. All right. We could do it in like 15 minutes.
Well,
there's only like 50,000 people that live there.
Right. And some of the articles I've been seeing, it's like Greenland says, we don't want to be Americans.
Right. Yeah. And they're the kind of people they'll be like, you don't have to take us over. Just ask and we'll give it to you.
Well, and that's the other, because the media is just amping this shit up. But Trump, the administration, it's like, we can work with you guys. It's a business deal.
Right.
All right, that's my comment. Somebody drank my beer. Shad, sing yourself a happy birthday or something. Let me get a beer and I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. We'll do. Yeah, we'll be good. All right. Can I get $5 on the canister? $10 on the chair. I don't know, what is that? Tarp? I can't really tell. Let me get my spectacles on here. Yeah. Oh, we got Bone Mill over there. He's good for a good $25. Yeah. Let the auction begin, folks. Yep. Look. Into 3 zones. Right. What's up, Rip? Auction time. Yes. Yeah. 37. Yeah. Right. Should be drinking water instead of beer. Let's see. Yeah. Can I get $3 on the? Is that a? Oh, we got an American flag over there hiding in the trash. It looks like he was living in a storage unit. Ooh, is that an Atari? What is that? An Atari? That's good for at least $10. Yeah, I'd say $10 on the Atari. That's an Atari, right? Am I looking at that correctly? Uh, we got all kinds of random boxes. So any random box we'll start the bidding at $5. Yeah. Any random box. Trash bags are $2. $3. Because you don't know what's in them. Yeah. What is that? A green screen Salvation Army? Let's see, $5 for bone meal, $39.95. Ace says $39.95 for it all. Yeah. Let's see. You want the Atari, Teresa? $5 for bone meal. Yeah. All right. Let me get creepy. Happy birthday to you. All right, that's all I got. I could get more Marilyn Monroe, but I don't want to. It'll ruin my vibe. Yeah.
You guys are funny.
Okay, auction's over, folks. Hey, man. Hey, welcome. Let's go.
Skull. Hey, as a matter of
I
fact,
think Ace won with $39.95 for everything.
how much?
$39.95.
That's it? Damn.
Yeah. Okay, is that an Atari behind you?
No, I have no Atari. I don't know what you're looking at.
Right over the other shoulder.
This way?
No.
Or this way?
Yes. Down.
Oh, no.
Right behind you, that black box. That black thing.
No,
Yes.
no.
It's a book. I thought it was an Atari. It looked like an Atari. I was like, that's an Atari. We're just talking about Atari. Yeah.
No,
Wow.
actually, I have this is our spare bedroom. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. That's worth more than $5.
Wait, did that box just move? $35 if you scrape the black mold off that stuff first.
No, there's I don't know. You'd be surprised.
It's a storage unit. You live in a storage unit.
Yes, I do.
It's okay. It's okay. You can admit it. We're here to help.
I have valuable stuff.
It's valuable stuff, yeah.
You
We got a spare bedroom too. What's up, Michigan Outpost? Michigan Life.
You should see the desk that I'm sitting at. I have an old metal school desk that the teachers had.
Oh, those are cool. Those are cool. I used to have one of those. Big metal school desk.
Yeah, and this thing probably weighs 200 pounds.
Wow.
It's straight up metal all the way around.
That's cool. My desk is a mess right now. I've got everything on here. I can't really show you because I got guns and stuff on it too. So I'm in the middle of
it's all good.
I can show you this. This is cool. This is a holster.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, right. And the QP gun, it's a level 3 holster. It's for so I can have a red dot and a flashlight, and you can't pull it out unless you hit the buttons. Right. So
I've got a holster.
Hit the buttons just right.
Yep. I don't have that holster, but I've got one where it locks in and there's a button.
Yeah. Safariland. I think this was like $200-something bucks.
Yep.
Yeah, Safariland. What else I got here? A cool flashlight. Beep, 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 beep.
I got some baseball cards.
Got some baseball cards. I got a Bonesy. Yeah, I got a Bonesy. Of course, I got a Bonesy. I got this guy too.
I got all kinds of shit in here. What the hell was that?
I don't know. Ask KP Heathen. He gave this to me.
KP, are you still in the room?
It's like me with when I wake up in the morning and my beard's like, you know.
Yeah.
It's like a little mini cousin it of me. Right? I don't know what's going on, but look at his head. I don't know why I've got like like a crown, I got a coniferous plant growing out of my head.
That is that's artichoke. You got an artichoke.
It's an artichoke growing out the top of my head. I should probably get that looked at, right?
Right. Oh hell no, that's too funny. I love it. Okay, hang on. Let's see what. Michigan, anybody that said hello to me, hello back. Okay, on my phone watching. Hello, Michigan.
Hello, Michigan. That pineapple grew a beard. Yeah, that's what it was. Freaking pineapple grew a beard. Looks like hens and chicks gnome. Is that what it is? That's probably what it is. KP Heathen, he bought it for me, so he gave it to me. Thank you, KP Heathen. He sends me all kinds of cool little things.
Is KP
and
still
hot
in
sauce.
the chat? Is he still in the chat?
I thought he was. He was before.
KP, speak up if you're here. All right, I guess not. So what else can we bullshit about? You have any philosophical thoughts there, Shad?
It's all about the Pink Pony Club for me. Yeah.
Right, man, you really are stuck on that, aren't you?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I could share the video. I did share it on my community page. It's pretty good. If you know about Gore, they dress up in these like monster. They're all monsters. They all look like monsters, and it's hardcore punk rock music, and just this fat guy with udders. Right? It is just off the chain, and that's what I woke up to. That's my inspiration for this. I was gonna do a live stream too and carry on this energy, but
well, you know, I'll be honest with you, Shad. I didn't know if you were gonna make it through the night.
Right? I passed out, man. Too many spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah.
And so I thought, you know, I've been wanting to do a live for a while. I was like, you know, screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a pop-up live. And I appreciate you up on the panel.
Yeah. Thank you. Now I don't have to do a live stream. I've done one.
You know what? And here's maybe the other benefit, because I know it drains your phone like really quick when you do one. So
it's still draining it. I'm at 73% though, so I'm pretty good. Okay. I started at 80-something%.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you keep your phone
right? Shout out to John, Prepper Nation.
Oh yes, Prepper Nation. Yep.
Beaverines. Let's go, John. I need to find it, man. I still got I won a dog tag. He was giving away dog tags years ago, like almost a decade ago, and I won, and I got one of those dog tags. Yeah, John was a good guy, good dude.
What the hell?
He was one of the first people I subbed to when I got on the YouTube. Yeah. I think the first was Angry Prepper, and then carried on with the whole prepping thing, and Prepper Nation, and Prepper Tribe, right? Prepper Tribe used to wake me up in the morning with that music.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that was way back.
You guys are talking sports. I don't do sports.
Wow, Yardbirds could talk about the emotional weight of his regrets and his every bad life choices for hours, I bet.
Bad choices. You know,
bad choices
Bad.
Bad decisions. Yeah.
I
I don't know. I don't have a lot of time to like just sit there and go, you know what? I need to contemplate all the bad decisions that got me here.
Right.
I don't do that. It's just like, well, shit, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
was it
some shit.
was it a bad decision to run through the cornfield naked?
Right? Right?
On Halloween night?
Right.
Which I actually did.
I mean,
was-
cornfield, I guess, is better than running through like a briar patch, you know, some
Well,
thorns.
It was a dare. And I was like,
Oh,
okay.
well, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you just,
And it was
yeah, that's
Halloween
okay.
night. It was our camping. There was a place that we used to go camping. There was a group of us, about 20 people, and this camping area was next to Little Miami River here in Cincinnati, Ohio. It goes into the state of Indiana. But it was a camping place that we went to for about 10 years. I mean, it was the way they did this was you had a lot and you paid X amount of dollars for a year, but it was cool as hell. I mean, we went fishing, just hanging out at the river, but there was a cornfield in the area. And a bunch of us got drunk one night, and somebody was like, man, I bet somebody wouldn't run naked through that cornfield. And I was like, I will. Was it a regret? No, I didn't hurt myself. I didn't fall down. But it was funny.
Oh, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet.
Right. Hey, I was in the cornfield by myself. Nobody saw me.
Right. Yeah.
Except for the scarecrow.
And the children of the corn.
Right.
What's they left you alone because you were naked, and they're like, that guy's crazy. He's crazier than we are. Malachi.
You know, sometimes you act a little crazy, people will leave you alone.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Until you get that one person that just knock it off. Right?
Get back into reality.
Right.
Whose reality, though? Your reality or mine?
Yeah.
No, I look at it this way.
So very
As long as you're having a good time with your life and you're not hurting anybody, disrespecting or anything else, do what you want to do.
so butterfly. Yeah, right. I mean, that's the tenet, right? Do what you want, at least you harm none. I got shot with bacon rind and rod saw in a wheat field. Does that count? Ouch. I know what that feels like. I've been hit by rock salt. Yeah.
It burns.
Oh yeah. Yardbirds. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we're watching Minnesota. There's tons of stupid people in Minnesota right now.
Right.
I mean, I have to give a shout out to the ICE agents for not shooting anybody on every fucking night. I mean,
Speaking about shooting, did you see that young kid that got shot in the eye?
no. Ouch.
Oh, you haven't seen that yet?
Let me guess. He was being stupid.
Yeah, he was going towards. Well, the ICE officers were taking one person out, and you see this other guy going towards the ICE officers, and the ICE agent already had his pepper gun drawn, whatever, but it shot the dude right in the corner of his eye. A young kid. And he's blind in the eye now. I'm surprised you haven't seen that video yet.
No, I haven't. I haven't heard about it. So yeah. I mean,
his pronouns are he and him.
he and him.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually his pronouns are I. One I. From now on, I. Not eyes, I. Stupidity, man. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, what's up, Hunter? Hunter. Yes. She, he, right? Whatever it is, it's I. I, he, I, she, right? He, him, it, patch. Right? Fucking idiot. I mean, you know, everybody knows, right? You get pulled over the cops, whatever. You should, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, okay, whatever you want to do. Don't fucking shoot me, you know. No, they're acting a fool, man. They're stupid.
They are. They really are.
Aye, sir.
What's up, Zombie?
Zombie. What's up, Zombie Force?
You know, you get pulled over, even, and the stupidity keeps going and going.
Right.
You get pulled over by the cops. All right. It's just yes, sir, or if it's female, yes, ma'am. You know, just
you don't get in an argument with them. You're not going to win.
No, you're not.
Just count the minutes till you leave. And you know what? If they arrest you, they arrest you. Okay? You know, they take you in, they take you in.
These guys they're doing their job.
Yeah, and they're trying to go home at the end of the night, and so they're a little jumpy. Everybody wants to kill them. I mean, really, you know, that's the. I thought about being a cop, but think about it. Everybody that you have an interaction with has the potential to kill you.
Right.
From grandma. Grandma could be like, I'm not taking this shit. You pulled me over 5 times this week. You know, if she pulls out a gun and blows you away, you know, she's late to her bridge card game, right? At the old folks club, at the country club, right? She's already had 10 martinis. Yeah, she drunk as hell.
Yeah, I'm late for bingo. Leave me alone.
And she carrying a 44 because she's got a bag of cash that she wanted to bingo.
All right, let's get Zombie up here. There he is.
Oh damn!
What's up, Wolfgang? Man, everybody in the chat, how's everybody doing out there in the Mad Shad, Wolfie, Fang, Zombie, 4744?
Wolfgang.
How you doing, brother?
Living that fucking conspiracy.
All right.
And there's a lot of
so everybody, if you want to know what it looks like to be anal probed, Zombie Force.
That's exactly right.
Hey, wait a minute!
I'll try fucking anything once, maybe twice.
Didn't Cartman get anal probed by aliens?
Yeah, he had the satellite that came out of his ass, right?
Right.
Look. I said this is a fucking perfect fucking time because I feel exactly like having a fucking conversation. Is anybody in for a good conversation?
Let's do it, brother.
No, we're not. We're not actually.
So I've been singing. You know, it's this deep fucking rabbit hole about what's going on and the goings ons and what's causing it, you know, and everybody's trying to look. Let me tell you how I think. Well, I want to know both sides. Even if one side's not true, I still want to know both sides of it. I want to know where I stand. And that's our prepper's fucking attitude. I would rather be
Right.
prepared and nothing happened than be something happened and not be prepared for it.
Right.
Yeah. Good point. I mean, intel is everything. Even if
Exactly,
even if it's bad intel.
Here's the thing, man, is it's hard to communicate with some people because I've been brainwashed by the fucking federal government at a certain period of my life, and we just don't seem to think any other way. I'm sorry, and I know people think things and they say, okay, then if you had to have a conversation with a real colonel, and that colonel's sitting here and he says, okay, that's what I think. Well, if you'd have took my advice fucking 10 years ago, son, you might have been out there getting shit spewed at you, if you know what I mean. So the fact of the matter is you got to keep up with what's going on with the national security, of course, and where we stand and all that. And then you got these guys out here, man, and I listen to them. I listen to Big Matt, big 100 million view subscriber motherfuckers and what they have to say. But the fact of the matter is there is a certain disconnection between the things that they talk about, the things they discuss. Well, they want the cameras right there on the sidewalks. They want the inside view and all this other stuff. But they're formulating what I call a personal opinion on things, so their personal opinion has to be important.
To them,
I mean, that's the same as you, Wolf, and Mad, and us when we have a discussion. If we don't jive, somebody's going to say, hey, why don't you just shut the fuck up?
I get that all the time. Shut the fuck up. And it's my show.
It doesn't matter what a person might think, I feel privileged to be able to come up here and have a conversation with people if they're willing to listen to it.
And you got to remember too, everybody's got their opinion.
Yeah.
So
opinion most of all speaks with experience. So that's what the most important opinion I got to listen to, because if I didn't know what you was talking about, and I didn't know anything about what you're talking about or what Matt's talking about, then why the fuck would I even be here? You see, we got to know each other and we got to mesh.
Right.
So here's the thing. I like to look at it like this. Like, if I was an alien and I said, well, okay, I'm 2,000 light years old and I'm trying to communicate with you, then what do I got to do? I got to learn how to communicate with you, don't I? We got to speak the same language. We got to have the understanding, So we got to jive. So the thing about it is it's sort of like, I think that from what I can see from everything of my experience is there's a fine line between what's going on and the protest and everything is people seeing that from their emotions. They're not seeing it from the truth sometimes. And the truth is legalities is if something happens to get that kicked off, okay, you have to understand that.
Zombie, hang on a minute. You said the key word, emotions.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of these people are working off of.
Okay, well,
your emotions.
You got to stay with. I know you got to stay with the business end of it always. What's paying the bills? Who's getting paid? What it's being paid for? You see. So now you got an aspect of legalities. You have to bring the legal thinking into it before you go in the box. You got to have the legal ins and outs of it. It's sort of like being in the military. So you got to be briefed on the mission. So the mission is on an agenda for the national safety of the country and the people. And if something says, hey, the governor Walsh has to instigate the state National Guard into this incident. If they're there, but if he says, okay, I'm turning the switch on so they can push the people off the street.
Right.
Okay. Well, that gives President Trump an option. It means that if it got bad enough with an urban unrest inside this country that the National Guard had to be brought in to squash it, then that could give him an act of insurrection is what that means legally. That means
Right,
that
insurrection act,
he can activate the fucking National Guard's members, the militias, and the military to squash this. Now, tonight on a live stream, I noted that there was an individual that was taken out of the crowd of a people that was sitting on the trunk of his car holding an assault rifle.
Where did you see this?
This was in Minnesota.
Okay.
Okay,
Stupid people.
in the downtown part of the protest, I noticed, and so did some other people, and they brought it up that this guy was indeed sitting there on the trunk of his car holding an assault rifle just before dark. Okay.
I mean, you say assault rifle, so of course I'm going to ask you, what constitutes as an assault rifle?
I
Well,
have
that
an
was
assault bag,
It was a military fashion.
and it's limp.
It appeared to be like an AR. It was an AR.
Okay, an AR-15. All right, that's not an
Yeah.
assault rifle.
Well, if
An
the
assault, but to
motherfucker-
me, an assault rifle. That's the thing is like no, it's not an assault rifle.
It's not.
An assault rifle to me is something belt fed.
Right.
Yeah, but if shit hits the fan, you have to understand how many more people would step up with an AR-15 to protect themselves and their family, though.
Oh yeah, that's why I have one too.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
Just so I can get theirs. Yeah, I can
Well,
use the same parts. I can use the
technically,
same
you can bring
bullets.
it back up. The Matt Morris show that was going live earlier tonight. He's seen it, and he brought it up, and then some other people brought it up to him how he had to go back to the video, and we all looked at it. And in that video, it showed this kid sitting on the trunk of the car holding an AR style rifle.
Lights.
He was there. And it was at right about the time of the live stream where they had the guy that was running for governor was being pushed off the sidewalk. It was just after that. There was a guy in there that's some kook that's running for governor. Thinks he's going to be governor, and they pushed him out of the crowd and told him it wasn't a place for him or politics. But it's there. And the thing about it is if anybody's stupid enough and dumb enough to walk out there and pop a round off or two at some of those federal police, you see, and then you have public news media outlets broadcasting through the fucking one side of thinking and says, hey, go out there and be armed. So there's places inside media that's calling for these protesters to be armed when they go out there. And in this little circle of people that's being trained to be they're being legal vision to these people that's protesting or whatever. The thing is inside that circle, up to 300 people's already done been invoked into that thinking, and they're invoking people into trying to go out there and be armed when they go out there.
Yeah. They're trying to get. I mean, that's the classic subversion technique. Yeah. There's, I mean, the group, like the girl, what's her name? Good, the one that got good, right? She got a good headshot.
Right.
I mean, she probably shouldn't have died, in my opinion. But stupid is as stupid does. And
and then there was
but the point is, my point is, she was part of a group, an actual group of an arm of Antifa that was actively for weeks now. She has been actively in a group and leading a group that was in surveillance, docking, and doing like sabotage actions against ICE. She
Right.
is. They knew who she was. Like, they see her every day because she's driving around, right?
Right.
Getting in their way and taking pictures of them and following them home and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
I forget
She
what
was
that-
following
I
them
forget-
all day
I forget-
long.
I forget what that kid's name was. He's been at these protests, and he's an anti-protest protester. And he goes out there today, and he's in Minnesota, and he got fucking beat the hell out of by a gang of fucking thugs, and they whooped his ass out there on the street, busted his head, tried to stab the guy, man. And if he hadn't had his fucking vest on, he would have been injured.
Yeah.
And they chased him. They followed him and pushed him and poked him and prodded him all the way up till he got his car in that parking garage. And when he got in that car, and then they tried to accuse him of running into somebody as he was leaving. Oh, he hit
That's what they use. It's gaslighting and
Yeah,
it's all a tactic. You know what I'm saying? And it's all a tactic to actually elicit a response. They want the violence, but they only do a certain level of violence, right? Wolfgang
you
from
guys-
Gaza. What's up, X? Oh, X.
guys have
They
got the
want
daytime job
ICE
and
agents to shoot them. They want ICE agents to arrest them and beat them up, and
Right.
they want that to happen.
Right.
Yeah,
I
because then
want
they can
to-
take that, and that is their fuel for their movement. Because now they've got a martyr. Good is now a martyr. She's like the, she's like the new fucking.
She's a white George Floyd.
Yeah, that's
Give her
right.
a
She's a.
Give her a
Yeah,
fucking
she's a-
trophy, Give her a fucking trophy, Good going. You run into a fucking federal officer, ran over him with a car, damn near. He was injured. You got shot by somebody who knows how to shoot, So what the fuck, That's what
I
happens.
mean, now I will say to break it all down, I will say that
She shouldn't
those
have been
ICE
there.
agents did not actually handle that situation correctly.
She shouldn't have been
They
there.
they really did. They
She shouldn't have
they were running off emotions, right? She had been harassing them the whole week. For weeks, they knew who she was. She was harassing the fuck out of them. They got tired of it, and they got out the car, and they're like, "Get the fuck out of the car!" And dude, I mean, you never do this as a law enforcement. You never stand in front of the car, like try to block their path. And that's what he did. He did. He stood in front of the car. He got in front of the car like they took an L-shaped position on her. Yeah, from a tactic standpoint, from a shooter, like, hey, trying to cover her. But the dude got in front of the vehicle. He put himself in that position.
That's
Was
that
he right in
last
shooting her? Yeah, I think so. I'd say it was a
last
justified
second
shooting.
reaction, man. That's the
But
last second
I don't
reaction.
think I don't think he should have stood in front of the vehicle. I wouldn't have done that. Hell no.
Whenever there's a firearm involved and there's somebody who's lost life, we always call it the last second. It doesn't matter what happened after that or before that. It's that last second that led up to somebody.
Well, I mean, he did put himself in harm's way.
Yeah.
That's my point. He
So-
did put himself in harm's way. He stood in front of that vehicle, and she did
But
swerve
back
towards him.
up. You got to back all the
But
way
it-
up and say, okay, why was she there, and what put her there? You see, she should
Well, I
have
already
been
told
there.
you. She was working.
So-
She was working for the opposition and harassing them, and had been harassing them for weeks.
Brainwash, brainwash.
Yep, absolutely brainwashed. Yeah, absolutely. And a deeper dive onto her because she was a poet. She was into poetry. She wrote poetry. It was left-wing woke poetry. Talking about murdering people and burning Bibles, and I mean, check out her poetry. It's pretty sick.
Hey,
Um,
man,
And
she was
her and her wife. And so
No.
that's the other thing is she had a wife,
I can relate.
right? They had 3 kids. 3 kids, and well, the wife was known to put out cigarettes on the kids, and they gave the kids to her. Good. What's her name? Miss Good, right? like she was the best choice because the other mom was abusive. So, and it's kind of rumored that Good was the same way. And you think about it, what kind of mom is going to say, you know what, kids, y'all stay at home. I'd rather be a revolutionary.
It's gonna hurt a little bit if somebody else hears us talking about it, but it's gonna hurt a little bit. But here's what I see. You know, a lot of people's got their normal days and they got to go through their day and all that. But I've had opportunity to say, okay, I can sit here and watch 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. If I just want to stick my nose right in the middle of it. So from what I see and what my professional opinion would be, is the people that you want to try to describe in that crowd. Who's the crowd? Who's in the crowd? What kind of people do we got in the crowd? How do they dress? How do they talk? What's their identity?
Yep.
So
Profile.
it seems to be relations in there. It's all relative. And I think that in a way, some of the gay community felt hurt just because that girl was a lesbian.
Well, that was the other thing that caught my ear. Okay, so the day she was shot, the news breaks out. I saw it a day later that she was gay. It was like, what the hell's that got to do with anything?
It don't have a damn thing to do with it.
It's virtue signaling.
Yeah. So
what
the
does her
fact is,
preference have to do with her being an agitator?
Because it believes what it does is it takes you back to what led her there, what put her there. Part of what put her there is part of what wants you to be a boy or a girl if you want to, and all of that other stuff. You have to know that.
So did she believe that men can get pregnant?
Hey, the same fucking question was asked to the fucking one of the fucking professionals inside this country the other day by one of the senators. Kennedy asked her to be point blank and it wasn't him, it was another one. Hoff asked the fucking professional doctor of fucking opinions. He asked her this: can men get pregnant? And she couldn't answer the question. She deflected she deflected that question in every way she could, but she never answered that question. It's because
it's gonna say birthing people.
Yeah,
part of that
they can never answer the question especially when it comes to the gender shit.
You have to understand that, and then I watched.
What's there to understand between a man and a woman, though? Why is that so difficult?
Then you've got
why do they make it?
Oh, good so I didn't know.
You've got two sides of arguments on other things too. That's not the only person on Kabuki Theater there, Wolf. There's other people involved with that too. And that's the woman that says, hey, I ripped off the American citizens for fucking what? Billions of dollars. And sent it to a third world fucking country. Now you've got that part. You've got an argument. You've got I gotta tell you this. You got people out here in this country that are what I prefer to be Black Americans. There's white Americans, there's Black Americans. You don't get your label, you get black and white. That's what we do. Everything you get from the government inside this country is in black and white. But you've got part of the Black American culture inside this country saying, look, don't associate me with black, because the Somali people that are black are trying to say, oh, the Black Americans are traitors. Believe it or not, there's part of them is saying, hey, we're Americans. We're not fucking Somali. What the fuck you mean? So there's that discussions on the table. You see, it's not just the gays, it's the ethnic race group, it's the fucking race card, it's every fucking player on that fucking side of that fucking aisle that
It's
right now
it's
is causing this.
any diversion diversity is
Yeah,
played against each other. Yeah, I mean that's subversion 101. So if they can play the race card, they play the race card. If they can play the gay card, they play the gay card. If they can play the poor card, they play the poor card. Right, the workers struggle. Right, that where this is coming from a communist, socialist mindset. The subversion of that we're seeing. Like everything is textbook subversion. Look up subversion. Yuri Bezmenov. This is textbook subversion.
yeah. So you're not.
Don't get it twisted in thinking that it's a racial thing or it's a gender
Exactly.
thing or it's a gay thing.
Look,
It's actually a division. It's a tactic. It's a strategy that we're facing, and so they keep changing and evolving it, right?
it's my
And they,
heritage.
you know,
My
it's
heritage. Look,
we're at
I'm
war.
proud of my heritage.
I don't understand the mindset. You
You
know,
have to be.
I do.
You have to be.
I've been studying
You
for a
have to
long
be.
time.
You have to be willing to be proud of your heritage, and I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud of my
who I am.
grandfathers. Yeah, and the thing about it is so what? I mean, you can be proud of whoever you want to be proud of. I'm just proud of my ancestors, my identity, what makes me me, and what makes me an American. See, that's what makes me an American. My heritage makes me an American. Your heritage makes you an American. Either you want to be a goddamn American or you want to be a Somali motherfucker, and you can go back to Somali, and you can go back to fucking Mexico, and you can go back here wherever you want to
Well,
come from.
they were brought here for a reason. That's the
Yeah,
point too. Is
and they're down.
it's
They're
they
down
didn't just
right now.
they didn't just come off the boat. They didn't sneak in. They were literally given the golden ticket. Hey, come on in. Hey, you want to set up a
Yeah,
corrupt business? Do you want to be able to siphon billions of dollars and we'll get some shekels on that too? Oh yeah, come on in.
if
Let's
you
set it
come
all up.
from,
So yeah,
they
Tim,
got that.
uh,
That's exactly
Tim
right,
Walsh,
Chad.
all that, the whole Minnesota fucking,
Yeah,
all of those guys, everyone from Tim Walsh all the way down is complicit. Everyone is got their hand in the cookie jar. I mean,
yeah,
you want to throw RICO acts, corruption, embezzlement, I mean, extortion, everything. I mean, these guys are
you
running
know,
a criminal mastermind.
yeah.
The criminal
Take you back.
mastermind. They are running a corrupt criminal operation.
Yeah.
The
In
mafia is
order,
looking at this going, wow, that was pretty good.
and in order,
Wow, that's a good one.
and then you tell people this shit, Chad. You tell people, Wolf, y'all tell people this shit, and they just look at you like you're fucking stupid. I said, well, I'm just gonna tell you, I was a member of that fucking association, fucking green people in suits for 14 fucking years doing that job. And I understand it. I understand the job only because I've researched the fucking position. That's what gave me rank. Ellis Island. Look, let me tell you what happens when you come to Ellis Island in fucking 1806. I'm gonna look at your ass and I'm gonna say, well, he's white. You're going down as white. And if I see you and you're black, you're going down as black. I don't care where you came from.
Oh yeah, that was the thing in Ellis Island.
If you
A
want
lot
to
of
be,
names were changed. A lot of
yeah,
family names
fuck
because you
that.
came in there going,
Yeah,
my name is Jolinsky. Okay, your name is John.
yeah.
You know? Yeah, you're John. Well,
So
welcome, John.
a lot of people stayed with their surname, which I kept my surname, my ancestors did. You know, our surname's 800 years old. You know, my great 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 grandfather was the fucking
You
mayor of England. He was the mayor himself of England. And the fact of the matter
What's up, Cha-Cha?
is you got to assimilate with our flag. You've got to assimilate with our beliefs and our cultures. We're not some third world fucking thinking here. We don't want to shit in a fucking hole. You know,
Well,
so
unfortunately, that's exactly what's going on in a lot of places. I see it
and
here. I see it here in Cleveland. I mean,
the
really.
poor generations of people out here in the world, all these people that's out here on the fringe of life, man. And I know I've had this conversation with you before, Chad. I know I have. Is to
Yep.
say, hey, we got to fucking come to our fucking thinking. We got to say, okay, what's it going to take to put fucking roofs over our fucking people's heads to be able to, even if people want to or not, people don't deserve to live out there.
What are you
They
showing
don't
us here?
leave,
What's that?
you know, they need food, they need shelter. But when
Oh,
you're
fish
when
crack.
you're one of these people, you're one of
Well,
these
they
people
also
that
need to
fucking,
have
you,
the ability to
they
choose,
froze.
right? So that's the beauty of America
Yeah,
is
they
you have the
frauded.
freedom
They
of choice. You have
they
the
frauded us.
opportunity, right? And if you don't take that opportunity, then hey,
Yeah,
your life's going to be pretty damn hard. You know what I'm saying? It's going to
yeah,
be. But what they've done is they've
Oh,
propped up everybody, right? They've set
yeah.
up these literally criminal operations,
This fucking
NGOs
aid
that take our
association.
taxpayer money. Literally, an
Yeah,
NGO is a
fucking aid.
non-government organization,
Yeah,
right?
you
Not, an
know,
NGO, and then what they do is they literally get money from us taxpayers and give it to these poor Somalians, right?
there's
That are just
400.
off the
Listen
boat.
now.
They're actually disabled because they're so stupid, right? They got an IQ of 60, right? They're all inbred. I mean, all of them. They are literally the redneck
You
of
look at the
America,
truth.
the
You look
redneck
at
of
the truth.
Africa.
There-
The worst of
there's
the
truth in
worst.
what you're
You
saying.
know,
It's 100%
it
truth
is. Of
in
course,
that.
it is. And
And
they've set up this
if you
buffer
ever,
zone
anybody ever look,
and
have,
allow this corruption to flourish. And
I,
it's the parasite. It's the parasite
I can't
formula,
pull it up.
right? They
I
just
can't,
pull it out.
I can't, I can't pull it up and put it on the screen and show everybody the chart on the IQ, the world IQ chart. And you have to understand that the average IQ level coming out of some of these countries, the average is 68. Okay. If you take that average and you bring that into the United States, then that's considered mental retardation. It just
Yeah,
is in
right.
the IQ academic
And
thing.
that's how they're doing it too. Dumb, stupid.
And
I mean, I'm a brilliant idiot, but I
yeah,
don't get a check from the
I
government.
mean,
Matter of
if you're
fact,
a
I work
black,
for a living. I got millions of people counting on me. I got to go to
if you're
work.
a
I got
black or
millions of people
white
counting on me.
kid, if you're a black or white kid and you fall out of school in the high school at 16 and you say, well, okay, I was in the 9th grade, I was in the 10th grade, you still have a way higher IQ than the people that come from these countries. You're smarter than that.
Well,
Don't
they're
fall for
working
that
on that
fucking,
too with the education
yeah,
system.
don't fall for it.
I was talking about that in my live stream with the stupid people. There's a lot of stupid kids right now because they dumb them down in the indoctrination camps that I call schools, right? It's crazy. Like, critical race theory, core math will make you. I cannot understand core math. Like, it is fucking idiocracy, total idiocracy. It's over explaining how to say 2 plus 2.
Yeah.
Right.
And
I mean,
I
imagine saying, okay, 2 plus 2 equals 4, right?
Fine.
So that's how we think, right? 2 plus 2 equals 4. No, this is how they do it. They go, take 10 and then take 4 from 10, or take 6 from 10, or take 2 from 10 6 times. It's like, huh? What? Wait a minute. No, 2 plus 2 equals 4. It just they overcomplicate everything, so and they make them write it all out. So it's just asinine. I mean, math is a universal language. You learn math, you can go anywhere in the world and be a mathematician. You can, further your career and whatever, be an engineer, be whatever. Math is always needed. And so they've just fucked that up for our kids too. And now on top of that, they changed the history they changed the history, and they everything that we learned in school. I mean, civics is not even taught. American civics is not even taught. That used to be the thing.
Wow.
That was like a acquired credit that you had to have to graduate. When I graduated, I had to have American civics. Yeah, it was boring. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, you're learning all about this, how our country works and how things work. But it was necessary. I mean, it's the same thing. Like if you're a naturalized citizen, right? Zombie, they have to go through the same American civics course to learn how it actually
and
works.
it says that, and listen, people don't understand that. Listen, there's more money through the USAID services. Look, there is 400,000 registered USAID agencies in Minnesota. Did you know that? You see, and they go, what? I'm like, yeah. And if you do the math on those 400 and something thousand DIA, whatever they are, they're getting federal money. Okay, listen, they're ripping you off. They are taking billions of dollars out of your cities, out of your people. How the fuck can anybody pay? How can we help the fucking poor working class people and the poor class people and the poverty stricken people inside our country? How the hell can we help them if we don't got the fucking money for it? People keep stealing our fucking public money. So it's plenty of money. There's enough money that's been defrauded by one state, Minnesota, that would have took every homeless person inside this country that's an American citizen and put them in an apartment.
But Zombie, hang on a minute though. Hang on a minute, Zombie, because they're looking into Columbus, Ohio right now too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to understand, and it's like I said to somebody else,
everywhere. Cleveland, Youngstown.
It's in every single fucking state inside this country. This is happening. It's happening.
And if
you have leering centers everywhere.
Right. If you're a working American and you're paying taxes, you're getting ripped off by these motherfuckers.
So Steph,
I have to say what I've been saying. I say we have the right to refuse services. Okay, that's our God-given rights inside this country under our law. Now, people can laugh at Zombie and they can say, "Oh, you're crazy." Here's what it amounts to: we have the right as citizens inside this country to refuse services, which means welfare. That's a fucking that we don't have to do that. We don't have to give nobody food stamps. We don't have to give anybody any medical coverage. We don't have to do any of that. You see?
No, it's not. It's not a right.
It's a privilege, a visa, a green card, anything that it takes to be inside this country. I don't care if you've been here for 10 years on a work visa. If the fucking government says, hey, you're leaving, it ain't no good no more, goodbye, you're leaving. You have no choice. That's not a privilege.
Thanks for stopping by. Have a nice life in whatever country shithole you came from. Yeah.
So whenever the public fucking faith, we're a fucking trust nation. And if we can't trust our fucking politicians and our government, then who the fuck do we trust with all these billions of fucking dollars? When they say, hey, we're helping people, like feeding those kids in Minneapolis, and they was defrauding all those goddamn millions of dollars for feeding some million kids, and they never fed the first one. You see? Now, where does that food go? Does it go into your local fucking poor class fucking people, the projects, the homeless people? Do they get things? Fuck no, they don't. They just sent that fucking money over to another country and they ripped us all off. So if we don't start, we don't form a trust nation back again to where we can trust people with our public money and our public office inside this country, then we ain't got shit. We don't. I don't want to. It's like I told some people in a panel one night. I said, hey, I'm not going to live in a goddamn house where I have to bar my windows, put security system up my driveway, feel like I got to be heavily armed. I got to protect every fucking thing I can, because why would I have to? What reason would I have to fucking have to protect that? Why do I want to live that life? Why do I want to be that stressed? I'd rather say, well, I got old Smokey in the cabinet back there in case I want to go get me a rabbit, instead of I got old Smokey back there in case anybody comes down my driveway. Fuck that. That ain't no freedom of thought. I can't think freely like that. If you can't drive in a parking lot like the good old days, with your goddamn windows down and your keys in the ignition and the radio fucking playing, and you sleep with the screen door closed and the windows open, you know,
Well,
your shit
that's
wasn't
what
locked.
you gotta
You
change
know,
the culture, and that's
yeah,
what we have a culture war going on. That's what we got going
exactly.
on. And so,
Right.
how do you change that culture, right?
You know, you just gotta tell
This is a
you just
war.
gotta tell people
This
get
is
the
a
fuck out of the
culture
way.
war.
I don't think
Absolute
you
culture war.
I don't think you can change it because some of these people are set
It can be changed.
with
It's
the
getting
way they
changed.
think.
It's getting changed. It really is. People just don't see it
And
coming, but it's coming. It's coming. It's
and
changing.
you say it's coming, but I ain't seen it yet. And yeah, that's the thing is we ain't changing shit.
And
That's
we
the
have
thing
to,
is it's
as
tolerance. Once
when we run our
we
nation,
become a tolerant
yeah,
society, and that's the whole thing. I mean, I'm guilty of it too.
we have
I've
to.
been
We're bound by our
tolerant,
laws.
right? And
What
you're
we
just like,
agree,
"Ah, man. Next thing you know,
what we agree
your
to.
tolerance leads to your downfall.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Rescue
I mean,
says it all the time.
if
Vote it out. You know,
I'm not going to say we,
we did vote
if
it out.
I really wanted to do some of the things I wanted to do, I would be sitting in prison.
Yeah. The thing about it is we chose to vote it out. We instead of like back during a certain protest way back when they was in Washington and everything, and there it was on the table, and they said, okay, we're gonna back off on this. And Senator Cruz stepped out of that truck cab and went back inside the White House. You see, the fact of the matter is it's all the conversations that's taking place over a certain amount of years and what it's really based on.
right,
The
Garbage.
the truth comes out. It's like, look, I've said it a million times. I want my grandson. I've got a grandson, man. He's 3 years old, man. He's got his whole life ahead of him. And my granddaughter's 8. Why the fuck can't they go down there and play on the swings like me and Mad Shad did and you did, Wolfbane, when we was kids? Well, we didn't have to literally lock every fucking door, lock our fucking bicycles up, live in fucking fear. We did not live in fear. Why does my
Have a
grandchildren
armed
have to live
escort
in
with your
fear?
kid at all times, right? I mean, because
Yeah,
kids are a commodity. That's a sad thing, trafficking. I'm not
Yeah,
going to say the rest of the words, but
Matt Shed and I had a conversation a while ago about us being younger and some of the things that we did as young people back in the day.
yeah.
We really didn't, and you're right though, Zombie. Today it's totally different.
I'm not gonna, if I see somebody out on my property trying to steal a bicycle or a push mower, I'm not gonna go back there and get Roscoe and go out there and start popping at the sucker. He'd be lucky if I can get to him and maybe at least hit him with a fucking stick or a bat and make him feel like he don't want to ever fucking come back, and I ain't got to go call somebody to come and save me. You see, there's other ways to handle things, and back in the day, by God, you got something to say to me. If me and Mad Chad was on the fucking, if we was in the same fucking school, and I said, Mad, meet me behind that motherfucking school today, motherfucker, where was you gonna be? You see what I mean?
right.
You
If you did it publicly, then I have to meet you because I got to save face, right?
Damn, skip.
And
There's motherfuckers. There's many motherfuckers I had a tangling up with that after that, we fucking best friends to this day.
right? Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, a lot of fights. A lot of people I had fights with in school. Kind of most of them. For the majority, we became friends. And there was the whole thing of get in the back of the truck and go down a dirt road and duke it out and then drink beer later.
Right.
Fuck yeah. We didn't become enemies, It wasn't a fucking
We settled it. Let's settle
people
this.
that held a grudge. You don't hold a grudge, just don't hold a grudge. Fuck that.
Show and tell said it too. Right there. That era is long gone.
And I'm from the hood too, so it was instant. If you had beef with somebody, y'all went to scrapping. And there was a group of people that kind of like, refereed it. Like, hey, all right, you got your hits in. All right, you got your hits in. You won. You lost. Let's stop. Right now, they just start shooting. They
Look,
just start shooting. What's up,
everybody,
Hutch?
and that's what made me mad. I stayed way back to what I was saying about that reporter up there this evening today, not this evening, this morning during the day. He got assaulted by all those that crowd of fucking people, and nobody stepped in. Nobody said, okay, it's 1-on-1. No, it was goddamn 20 fucking pussy ass half breed. I can't think I'm a woman or a girl motherfuckers out there that's done been tricked into it, pummeling on this guy. You see?
Yeah, they're cowards, man.
And I
cowards.
know if I would have been there, they would have been had me all over the fucking screen. Look, Zombie's got blood running out of his head too. Because I would have been right in there with him. Bring it on. We're just out here to try to report the fucking truth and say the fucking truth. And if you don't fucking like it, step the fuck away from me. You see?
And so that's the thing too, is if I may, that most Americans got better shit to do.
Yeah.
We ain't got time to go to a protest, to a counter protest. We ain't got time for none of that nonsense. We got jobs, we got obligations, responsibilities. These people don't. They, they have a different lifestyle, right? Michigan lifestyle.
Yeah.
They have a different lifestyle. They have committed to being a revolutionary or something of that nature. Now I get with if more and more people did actually show up to these things, right? And actually like, hey, we got eyes on, and we're gonna report this, and there ain't shit you can do about it, right? Might makes right. So we've seen that in other, we've seen that. Okay, we've seen that in like Oregon, with the protests going on there. There's counter protests that show up, and they come in mass, right? The MAGA groups and all that. There's some big boys. They can bang.
Here's the thing. I've been there all day, every day for like 10 hours a day since it started, looking at everything. And what I see, and I understand from people that I talk to, that there's people, I know their heart, they're emotionally invested in what their feelings are to say, hey, let's go out there and just slap one of these motherfuckers upside their head. There's a lot of us that says, hey, we could take care of that in 2 seconds. But the fact of the matter is we're trying to do this in a fucking dignified, gentleman way and say, hey, look, we know we've already taken certain people and individuals that's been out there anti-protesting against these people. We've already taken them over here and said, hey, look, just stay out of it. Okay, we got it. We got it. You see, it's because that's what the opposition wants, man. Don't you understand? They want chaos. They want disorder. They want all of this to say that the president of this country is wrong in what he's doing. That's all. They're going to take it to the map. So it's being advised that the supervisors and the supervising officers and everybody, if it gets too heated between 2 parties out there counter protesting each other, just remove that party. Just get them away from that scene and keep them apart, keep them separated. And we're going to take care of this, because I'm going to tell you right now, if you go to the Minneapolis Federal Building right now and you look at all them green suits and black, brown, blue suits that are out there, and last time I looked in, the sheriff was out in the street helping with the crowd control, because he's not the police officer, he's not the mayor, he don't work for the mayor.
The sheriff, Minnesota's corrupt too.
Yeah,
he's corrupt too. He's in on it too.
They're there.
They're biased.
They was there.
But I understand that you have a, you love your boys, right? That was your background. But a lot of these places, like Minnesota, the cops and the authority have been told to stand down or back up or retreat.
Well,
there's video of cops that were standing in line. They started getting hit by snowballs and they left. They left. They like, oh shit, we gotta go. And it was like pandemonium trying to get out of there. They get a lot of fucked up orders, man. And they don't go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Actually,
George Bush.
Wolf, I'm sorry. Hold on. If I may, real quick. Well, I'm gonna step off here for a minute. I gotta go handle something.
All right.
I gotta take a dump. I gotta take a birthday poop, and
All right.
I'll be back.
But
I'll be
All
back.
right. We'll be here.
George
All right.
Bush. What I was going to say is
Just
George Bush Sr.
mute your sound.
George Bush Sr.'s Wolf. He invoked that same Insurrection Act 40-some times in his career, he was
Right,
in the
and that's the thing. They talked about that insurrection act bullshit, whatever that these that our officials want to keep throwing out there. All right,
the governor has no choice.
Trump so fucking bad because Trump is an outsider.
Yeah. So what they're standing on right now, here's where they stand, and this is where it's going to go. It's not going to go any other way anybody thinks. If that crowd continues to get out of hand, Governor Walz of Minnesota has already brought military National Guard members to the city, but they haven't had their orders yet, as of I know. But the fact of the matter is, it's Governor Walz's responsibility is for the citizens and the safety of the city. Once it gets out of control, he has the right to bring in the National Guard to keep it turned down. But if it gets out of the hands of the National Guard, and if the president sees it necessary legally at any time, he doesn't have to have anybody's permission to invoke an insurrection act on the state of Minnesota or that city. He doesn't have to ask Congress or anybody. He can just do that.
You understand? Can do it, right. But here's my thought. Here's my thought on
everything. It's going to prove Governor Walz is a piece of shit like he is, and the mayor down there for allowing it to happen and escalate into these manners anyways, due to this propaganda being strode to the communities to try to protect illegals inside their community as a sanctuary city. That's where it's going to boil down to. But Homan said this today, and he said it again the other day, the same thing, his statement. Anybody who is illegal to be inside this country, you're leaving. That doesn't mean just the criminals. That means if you are illegal to be inside this country, they are not going to stop until you are deported. That's what the man said.
So what is the problem with these people? You come over here illegally, and that's the key word, illegally.
Yeah, they can revoke. They can revoke. At any time, it doesn't matter.
Right. Let me ask you this, Zombie, can you go to another country and just wander in there and do whatever the fuck you want to do? No.
If you get caught today inside the country of Russia, if you get caught as an undocumented person inside Russia, it's a mandatory. You don't get out of it. You don't get parole. It's a mandatory 12 months of prison time. Then you get deported. You don't get your feet back inside the country, only on an airplane out leaving that country. You get deported after 12 months of custody. See, that's just a mild one. Right. The fact of the matter is Rubio, Secretary Rubio has already stated it publicly. Let this be known. Even if you have a work visa, a work permit, a green card, somewhere you got caught and you got an appointment to go back and see your parole officer and you got temporary to be here. Here's what it means. At the administrations, the president of the United States can revoke everybody's visas, student visas, everything that he can. Why? Because Rubio already admitted it. It's a privilege. It's not your right to have a work card or a visa inside this country. It's a privilege. And
Right.
they can remove that privilege without notice, without cause, at any time. That's
But
that's the truth.
my point is, being an American, go to another country and try to do some of this
Exactly.
stuff. You can't do it.
No, you can't. And the thing about it is they've made these people think that they're safe inside these sanctuary cities against the federal government that yields the power to revoke any of it. When they say I'm legal, if the government says, hey, if the fucking federal government says, hey, we revoked your fucking whatever it is, you're leaving. They just deported. They put a fucking 12-year-old kid, teenager, in a van with some other guys today and put him in a fucking holdover facility. And they were whining about that. But to come to the matter of the fact is the 12-year-old boy, guess what, Wolf, was one of these missing fucking unaccountables that's been smuggled across that border down there. That's who that 12-year-old boy was.
Right.
You see?
All right, let me share an example. And this is no, it's not this really happened. Okay. I was in the military, and after I got out of the service, I met a Filipino girlfriend. All right. Hung out with her. She asked me to go to the Philippines with her. I was like, okay. I got my passport, did all the bullshit. I had 2 weeks to spend or whatever it was over in the Philippines. I helped out this family. I overstayed the time that I had put down that I was going to be there. I guess you could say it was kind of like a work visa type thing. Anyway, my point is, when I was leaving the Philippines, I overstayed my time and I actually had to pay extra money to leave.
Yeah. I got deported from fucking Australia one time on a work permit. I went over there on a vacation permit, and it was a working vacation thing. You can do that.
Right, that's kind of what
You only
my
got
situation was.
mine was good for 90 days, and then I stayed over like a month. But I already had all my money back where I needed it, and the only thing that I needed was a ticket to go home. So when I went to the airport, guess what? Australia paid for my ticket to come back to the United States because I let them deport me. You see what I mean?
And that's exactly when
I mean,
right, when I got
it was $650 then. It's
when I got to
$650.
the airport, they saw the passport I had, and they're like, "Well, you overstayed, so you got to pay, extra amount of dollars." So my point is, these motherfuckers coming over here that are doing this shit.
Well,
Our country is being too fucking nice.
They're giving them money. Listen, right now, before the time runs out, because it's only a limited offer. If you take your family or you take yourself and you deport, you go to an INS facility and say, hey, I want to self-deport. They will give you a ticket back to your country of origin, and they will give you money for your pocket when your feet hit the ground. You see what I mean? And you ain't lost a thing.
I know what you mean.
But
dude, I'm telling you.
The thing is, when they kick their doors in and you can go watch all of it. I watch it. When they get you at an intersection in your car and there's two people in the car and both people get deported, whenever you pull that car over to the curb, they don't call a tow truck. They just leave it sitting there on the side of the road. And the local law enforcement and people's been kind of complaining about it because they just leave the vehicle. Why? Because they don't care. They just need the person. Everything that person has, their clothes, their cars, their house, whatever they got, is gone forever at that point when they get them handcuffs on. It's gone. So the car and the vehicle, they just get left there. So they've been complaining about that.
But yeah, I went over. Like I said, I got out of the service, and the girl I was with at the time, they I actually went over and helped them on a farm for their irrigation. That's what I went over to the Philippines for. And it was cool. I spent a month over there helping them out. And that month, I think I overstayed like 2 weeks. But when I got ready to go, they were like, they saw the passport and they're like, well, you overstayed, so you got to pay us a little more. I was like, what?
Yeah. No, they paid for mine. They paid for my ticket home. It was a 13-hour flight, to get home.
No, man, I wish I could. I was dumbfounded, I guess, because they're like, oh, well, you got to pay us. It was like $250, $300 extra dollars. I was like, I got to pay you. Okay,
hold you hostage. Hold you hostage.
And it's like, wait a minute. But yeah, I mean, you go to another country, you won't,
I mean, if some of them countries, and people don't understand that. Well, they don't understand that. They don't know that shit. You go to certain countries, fuck, you don't leave there till you pay them for being there illegal. You don't leave. You're going to be there till whatever you get paid off, and like I said, it's 12 months in Russia, 12 fucking months,
Michigan, no, I am a white guy. I'm from U.S. The reason my screen name is Wolfang is because I worked with wolves. I worked at a wolf sanctuary. If that helps out there, Michigan.
Yeah, it's a fucking amazing, man. But the fact is nowadays, presently, tomorrow, continuing, I've been keeping an eye on what goes on inside my past associates, and what it amounts to is the first thing you want to do is be able to get all the criminality removed from that, and then the next thing you want to do is move to the softer targets, which is going to be your everyday illegal aliens, and they're going to be connected via their license plate number or whatever, facial identification.
What's going on, Hutch?
What up, y'all?
What up, Mr. Hutch?
What's going on with you?
Well, I'm just sitting around bullshit, man. Glad you jumped up.
Running them damn soup coolers. That's what we're doing.
Right. I had to get the wife to sign my permission slip.
Okay. Are you good to go?
Check his hall pass, Wolf. Check his hall pass.
What's the topic this evening there, gentlemen?
We are. It's open. It's open. I just thought I would do I haven't did a live in a long time, and my wife is watching her stuff on TV, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna do a live tonight. Fuck it.
Right.
It's the weekend. It's Saturday. I'm in the mood to do some bullshitting.
Oh yeah. What up, chat? I don't have the chat turned on, but what up?
So here we are. Oh, and as a matter of fact, Mad Shad's here somewhere taking a dump.
So what happens is presently, from what I know and what I've been told, that whenever you go on the Department of Immigration website, you'll go in there and you'll find some information in there on how to pretty much turn in illegals as a citizen and and collect a reward for that. It's already done.
I heard about that.
Well, it's there, and it's an incentive, and it's way back, about a year ago. Me and Mad Chad was fucking talking about it. I said, I'm gonna get me a fucking bus. You know, the the thing about it is Mississippi already put that on the board for examination, was to be able to put a bounty on illegal aliens. Okay, but to what I understand, all the reinforcements that's being hired and all the security that's being hired and sent inside ICE, not immigration. This is ICE. They're immigration officers, but they're immigration enforcement agents, which means that they're bounty hunters for illegals for the federal government, which means that you get the hard targets first, is what I was told. Hard targets go first, all the people that's got a criminal record. Once
But Zombie, you got to remember, these
recently,
our people, they know where they're at. They know where they're at.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Recently, they've went ahead and passed on certain legislation that's been produced to the House, and it passed to incorporate one more aspect to that. And it's just to try to enlighten you and say anybody who's convicted of a DUI and certain misdemeanor crimes or any crime of certain natures inside the country, you automatically get deported. You remember when they said that? Okay, so that's going to keep pushing the shit. Shit rolls downhill. Don't you underestimate this. And when the shit rolls downhill, it's going to roll downhill. It's going to roll down the hill to where people are going to be responsible with incentive in the apprehension or whereabouts to apprehension of people that have illegal status. Okay, and in Southern Alabama already, they've already started they've already prosecuted a couple of people already for the employment, an unlawful employment. If you're going to employ an illegal alien inside this country, you will be prosecuted. You see, that's the law. It's against the law. It's always been against immigration. If you're an illegal immigrant inside this country, it means, one, you're only guilty of a misdemeanor crime. But the person that hires you, it's prohibited to the Department of Immigration to hire or give a job to anybody who has illegal status, only if they have a work permit. Whenever these unknowns and these refugees or whoever they was come through this gate down here inside this country, the mass majority of those people were never granted a work permit. You understand that? Which automatically qualified them for public assistance. See, that's where you're at right now. That means that they was enabled to take their kids and their wife and everybody else down there to some department and fraud you fucking American dumbasses for billions of dollars. See, that put it back on that put it on the taxpayers' back, which means instead of saying, hey, you're illegal, here's your fucking work permit, go get a fucking job and pay your fucking taxes. No, it means you don't have to get a fucking job because we're going to give you social fucking benefits. But meanwhile, you can work under the table, you and your wife, and make hundreds of dollars on top of that and still send thousands and millions of dollars out of this country. See, that's how it's all boiling down to, but they're pushing them into a corner, and this eventually will affect you and your community. Even if you say, hey, I live out away from people, I kind of live remote. But it's sort of like we were laughing about a year ago when I said this. Whenever they say, hey, get on the bus, and it's my bus. If I'm a private bus owner, it means that if the federal government of Donald Trump says, hey, I want to issue an insurrection act, it gives military members authorization of they can accommodate your car You know, they can't store and you can't have them living in your house or anything, but you can sure give them a ride. They can use your car, they can use your bus, they can use your plane. They can make these people move out of this country quickly. You see, they think that that's going to start some kind of a really, really severe urban unrest, which this little spark that's being ignited right now. Uh, back 7 years ago when they had the protest at the truck thing and all that other stuff, it was on the tape. It was there, and
Well,
they
like I said,
quelled it, and
just
they
wait.
said
With these
it's a brush fire.
demonstrations that are going on right now, right? We're in winter
They didn't,
time.
yeah, exactly. They didn't want to start. They didn't
Warm
want to
up.
start the brush fires back then, only because of the J6 event that happened. People were emotional, highly emotional at the time. They had the people's protest going on. They had some good old boys and some people coming together saying, "Hey, look," and they actually tried to charge the president of the United States with, insurrection. If we don't remember that. So the fact of the matter is they're trying to pull it back from an insurrection. But if the president of the United States feels entitled to enter an insurrection act, well, George Bush Sr. did that multiple times, and it's been done multiple times by multiple presidents inside this
Right,
country.
exactly. It has.
It's not nothing special. It ain't nothing special about it. What it does is it gives the president, with or without reason, to invoke the national security. And when I swore an oath to protect this country, it was from a foreign and domestic enemy. If the enemies are deemed an enemy, which i.e. illegal alien, illegal criminal alien, they are the enemy. You got to understand that. They are not the friend. They are the enemy, and they're be considered that by all military members inside this country, no matter what anybody's feelings want to think. That's what'll happen. They have all right to round these people up. Believe me, in Afghanistan, I've seen it. In Kuwait, I've seen thousands of enemy soldiers behind fences and tents. I have been there, feet on the ground.
I think
The
we're to
fact
the
of the
point
matter
now.
is,
Not really.
if we take if we do a mass incarceration inside this country, local law enforcement and sheriffs don't have the capacity, which it's already been overstated. Then it has to involve the United States military. It has
Right.
to, and
All
then
right, zombie. Let me hear
yeah,
Hutch.
go ahead, y'all go ahead, man. I
Let me
didn't mean
hear
to
Hutch.
get off in that rabbit hole.
No, let me hear Hutch's input on this.
Oh, you're good. I lost the topic for a second. Squirrel.
Okay. No, we're just
But
like I said, we're just bullshitting.
some people think it's a power snatch. Some people are thinking it's a power snatch on the administration's behalf to come in and rule all over us with fucking more severe laws, sort of like the 9/11 stuff and what they did with some of the laws there. But the fact of the matter is whenever it's expected that you have a problem with several millions of fucking illegal people inside the country that's harming our citizens, it's putting our fucking people on the street, man. It's ripping them off.
right.
You know, we got people that we could put that public money to that could get that money in their hand. If it's ever going to do them any good or not, they would still have the opportunity to have a roof over their head. If they fuck that up, fine. That's on them. But meanwhile, if we want to consider ourselves a first class nation, then we have to treat our citizens in first class nature, right? It means that all of these billions of fucking dollars that these fucking big headed fucking Somali motherfuckers is coming up in here getting, all these motherfuckers from Honduras, Mexico, all over the whole fucking world, they're in here from everywhere. Russia, Kuwait, UK. You don't just got people that's from fucking other countries here. They're from everywhere. And they're not supposed to be here. So when you got your fucking average everyday worker out here, and I've been there, where I had motherfuckers I depended on to go out there and pour concrete for me. And I said, all right, this is all I got. And they would make it last, but fuck, they would make that goddamn paycheck and it put a smile on their fucking face. Now you got these motherfuckers that's all sitting around trying to figure out how they going to go back to work because there ain't no work out there for them. They've been starved out of it by 50 million motherfuckers that ain't even supposed to be here to begin with. And they do those fucking jobs. And the jobs that they ain't doing is the jobs that they ain't got, running a daycare, stealing fucking millions of dollars from our people. How the fuck can we trust our fucking government to say, here, I want to give this money to some motherfucker who needs it, and it get there? You see, it's going to get there, and it don't get fucked up. See, that's what we're in for. That's that swamp. You know, I got grandkids, man. I don't want to hear this goddamn shit. I'm going to go fucking hide out and be scared and make my grandkid. Fuck, I want my kids to play on the playground, go to parks, walk down the streets, go to movie, drive their fucking car, and not get fucking, you know what? You know what I mean? By some motherfucker that ain't supposed to be here. I don't want to live in that fear. I will not live in fear in my fucking country as an American. I refuse to.
Like, my whole issue is don't fucking come over here illegally. How simple is that? How simple is that?
I don't give a fuck if you're a goddamn American. I don't give a fuck who you are. You tell a person like me, what happened if something shit hit the fan? They say, oh, hold on a minute. They say, Colonel Zombie. That's exactly right. E8, motherfucker. What do you know? You tell me. Forward intelligence operator inside Kuwait, Afghanistan. I've been there. You tell me, what are you going to tell me what you going to do when they come for you? What's going to be your fucking winner? What's going to keep you alive in that environment? You see how to handle yourself. The motherfuckers can't handle themselves. They say, oh, they're going to hate me for this. They're going to have something against me for this. They're going to have something. No, I'm going to say, hey, look, do this and you will fucking live. This country will get better. Your kids will have a future. You will have a future. If you don't, then go fucking watch your fucking TV and suck down your fucking whatever. Suck the head of my dick. That's what I'll tell them. You know, it's because the fact is they say, okay, how the hell does people, how do you create this structure? We don't have to go anywhere. I'm not going to run. Ain't nobody going to run. This is our house. This is our country. This is our land. This is our street. This is our streets, not some punk ass motherfucking bitches streets up there in the fucking streets of Minnesota. Like I said, the only reason that we don't march our asses in there and cause some real severe pain, slap the fuck out these little bitches and send them home to their fucking mama's basement is only because the goddamn fucking people on the other side are saying, hey, just don't do that. We got it. We got it. You know, we got it. Now you got all these goddamn enemies stepping out here, convincing fucking people to go out here and assault federal officers on our fucking streets. Who's going to do that fucking job? We got people that were saying, hey, we voted for this. We wanted this. Now we got people out there on our fucking streets saying, oh, we don't want you doing this. You're not going to do this. You can't do this. Oh, whoa, I'm sorry. We can. Now it's going to sting a bit. It's just going to sting, you know. And if we have to say, okay, we won't use gas on peaceful protesters, but you come over there and beat on the goddamn window of one of those fucking cars, you're going to get sprayed. Because the same thing would have happened.
Did you see the video where they busted open the ICE vehicle and dragging
stole his fucking guns, stole his ammunition, stole all the paperwork, all of that, you know, just like that reporter dude that was up there tonight trying to say to deliver his message. He got pummeled by a bunch of fucking cowards. He got pummeled. He got beat down by 20, 30 motherfuckers against one fucking person, man. All he was out there was trying to do was tell the fucking truth. If you're out here trying to tell the fucking truth in this country and somebody wants to punch you in the face, by God, punch me. That's how I am. Come punch me with him. Because I told somebody if I would have been in that garage, you know, all of these fucking people, they didn't put one foot fucking forward to help this guy out. So I had to get the fuck back. No, his head was fucking bleeding. He got beat down on the sidewalk. And then later on the same fucking day, another motherfucker got beat down and they had to drag his ass into a van. and get him out of there.
This
If
is
you
the world
allow
that
that.
we knew was coming, though. We knew this was coming. Whether Trump's in
Yeah.
office or not, 2030 agenda is still in full effect. We knew we were invaded years ago. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
we knew this was the
Right.
culmination of
This is nothing new.
Shocking.
Yeah, now you got all these libtards out here crying their asses off because they can't handle it. Oh, don't. Oh, you're being mean. Oh, you're shooting people. You're abducting citizens. You're
See, that's the-
kidnapping.
that's the
I've heard it
theater.
all.
That's the
You know?
theater. They don't give two
Yeah.
shits what it is.
Right.
It's the
Well,
I
cause.
seen a spring.
They're disrupt regardless of what the cause is. You know what I mean? It's all theater. That's I
Look,
think in my
Strange.
opinion, that's the small group right now, the loud ass Karens who are drawing all the attention, because that's what the majority of those people are who are harassing ICE
Yeah.
is, you know, just fat
Right.
man hate.
Well,
I think
look
that's
back.
just the
Look
first
back
wave.
when. Look back when
You ever
Obama
been-
was in office. Look how many people was deported when Obama was in office.
Right?
I
Not
seen
a
this,
word.
man.
Not a word was said.
I seen this firsthand, and this is how we all might relate. I've been arrested by the MPs. I've been drug into a fucking cell unit just like a fucking jail, handcuffed. I've seen another motherfucker be drugged up in there, and he's drunk and mouthy and showing his ass and everything else. And I'm just sitting there saying, "Hey, man, chill out, or that motherfucker's gonna spray you." You know what I mean? That you're gonna get sprayed. You know, so he's gonna go ahead and take that fucking hit anyways. So that's what's happening. That's that motherfucker that says, "Oh, look, I'm gonna tell you, I've been in the fucking brig fucking 50 times for stupid shit." But that's that motherfucker, that first time motherfucker popping his cherry when that guard comes in there and says, "I know you want to show your ass, but here's this little thing in this little can, and I'm gonna spray you in the fucking eyes, and then you're gonna start crying for your fucking mama." And that's what they're doing right now. That's that little motherfucker right there. You know, that's who they are. They're saying, "Okay, don't beat them over the head with a nightstick. You can spray them in the eye with some spray. Don't what is that other shit they use, you know? Tear gas. Well, you can't tear gas them." Well, okay. You know, well, you keep pushing your fucking luck and you'll wind up in a 4-point restraint, butt naked in a goddamn concrete cold cell. And that's a place a motherfucker don't want to be. I've been in a cell before.
Yeah, we've still got New
I've
York
been-
to go into. We've still got all of California to go into, and it's just
Yep.
winter right now. I don't think we've seen shit yet. This is just
Well,
It's gonna
man,
take a minute.
Hutch, I said the same thing. It's wintertime right now. Wait till it starts getting warmer, and this other group of people start coming out, because they're not going to fuck around. It's too cold and there's too much snow. They're not going to come out. Wait till it gets warmer. Wait till I think shit's going to pop off this summer.
When
I
the
think they're
majority of
well, you've seen that they brought in a whole bunch of JAG officers up to Minnesota where they can speed along the trials, and that kind of cuts out the local judges who want to keep doing that sanctuary bullshit, and it gives them an immediate JAG fucking trial to move these motherfuckers through. So like,
I've been keeping up with that. I keep up with the Miami-Dade County, Florida bond hearings that they have live with the judge and the people that got arrested. And then a year and a half ago, whenever one of these illegals would come in and they had to even get a translator, and it's still going on, they have to get a translator in that person's language to tell him what he's being charged with, or her what she's being charged with, and they can't even speak not one word of English.
Right.
Well, I've seen it go from whenever they would set a bond, they would just set a bond and they would say, "Thank you, Your Honor," and then they're out the door. But now, in the last year, they have immigration hold. You know, especially in a federal court, in a federal bail bond hearing, show cause hearing, then it involves criminality. So they're not getting out; they're getting deported. And of course, they're making them serve the time for their sentence. But if they want to make bond, the judge sets bond on their whatever charge they got. But whenever they make bond, they go automatically into ICE. They go into ICE detention.
Right. I've been
Until
going
they
down the
pick 'em
rabbit
up.
hole of,
Yeah,
we know that there's literally 20 plus million at least, and that's an extremely conservative number of illegals and
yeah,
terrorists in this damn country. We've only roughly got 2 million, and that's being extremely generous. You know what I mean? Not counting self-deportees and things like that.
yeah.
So I've been kind of rabbit holing. There's a lot of numbers left. If we get a mass exodus to where everybody's like, fuck it, ICE is coming to the city, you know what I mean? Let's go to just invade California kind of thing. They'll protect us.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this is the potential of seeing California try to push that secession. It's been on the books for about 7 years in California, where they've been trying to.
Well, the thing about it is California has to have the majority of them. They got to have the majority in their state of the vote to succeed.
California,
But they got contracts out the yin yang. It's never going to come to that. No
Oh,
state will succeed.
I think we'll see a secession or some kind of balkanization in America eventually.
It'll
In my
be
lifetime.
it'll be an attempt. It'll be an attempt, and then that's
It's
the
just
same thing.
America's
In
too big.
18,
This, you know what I mean? We can't
in
stay this.
18,
right,
in
right.
17, what was it? 1780. Whenever the war broke out between the North and the South, it was so the South could stay separate from the North and the North vice versa. But you had this argument going on inside some of these states. The issue was slavery. Okay, which means that as the majority of the federalism and the beliefs, like the founders believed that we had a right to invade the South based on certain principles of unlawful behavior. You see, the same thing applies to California. Is if we say, okay, go ahead, take your state and be your own country. But if we find out you're doing something bad to the people there, then we're going to come in there and invade you. The same thing just got said to fucking Iran. Same thing. So it applies. Nobody's going to intervene with that. Nobody's going to come and save any of those folks in California. The federal government's just going to move in there, and there'll be a war between the state of California and the federal government. Same as in the fucking Civil War. It's not going to change.
Okay.
The fact of the matter is,
we'll see what happens.
Is whenever it gets to a certain level, I get emails, man. I get emails. I don't talk about them. I ain't going to talk about them, but I can tell you what the intentions are. The intentions is just like my state. It came up in multiple conversations. Louisiana. See, it keeps popping up there. There's a reason for that. The fact of the matter is some of the senior command, senior advisors to all of this live inside certain states. They just do. They're retired. But they know what the problem really is. You can't go to somebody who's not been working for an INS or Immigrations Department for 2 years and say, oh, they know all the ins and outs about it. It's sort of like that container, that oil tanker that got stopped off the coast of the Russian tanker off the coast of UK over there. The fact of the matter is it's just being recently discovered because they've released it. Well, there was gold and weapons on that tanker. You see, anything that moves across that ocean in mass, you're talking about if you want to put arms in thousands of motherfuckers' hands, you got to do it with a ship. You don't do it with a fucking back bed of a fucking Toyota. You can't do it.
I'm going to be completely honest with you right now. I have no idea what the fuck we're even talking about, if I'm being completely honest.
Well, I know it just kind of segues, but immigration's just going to get more intense, man. It really is. It's just going to get more intense. And the more these guys cry about it, the more they're going to push into these neighborhoods, the more they're going to push on them. Just like being locked up in some fucking jail or something. You're going to keep seeing more motherfucking uniforms coming through that fucking door till they got you down. They done tased you, give you some pepper spray across your eyes, get you in some handcuffs, and they put you in a side cell, and that's where you're going to be. They're just going to keep pouring it on. And that's what's going on with this fucking bringing fucking 3,000 fucking more agents into the fucking Minnesota area. You see? That's what that is. That's just common sense. And all these people that's out here on these corners thinking they're going to go out here and protest, and they're going to keep stepping over that edge and stepping over that edge. Well, you see what's been happening. They just been more intensifying these motherfucking suits out there in that street. You know, that's just all it's going to be. And they're going to spank them till they go back to their mom's basement. That's what's going to happen. You know, that's that
I think you
little
underestimate the enemy somewhat.
that little speck of individuals out there on those corners, and the people that's running in their live chats and all of that. Well, hell, you got another 100 million, 100 and something million people inside this country that's willing and able to say, hey, shut the fuck up. You're just a little fly on the windshield. We're trying to use a soft hand here, but whatever's talked you into being out here on this corner is that beast screaming for its last breath. We're not stupid. That's why they put people in there like Nick Shirley goes in there. You know, who did he sit in the White House with? Who did he sit at the table with? The president of this United States. People forget that. They act like these people don't know nothing. They ain't been told anything. They haven't been pointed. If you were somebody and said, hey, you know, I want you to go look into this and investigate this as an investigative reporter and see what you see.
All right, y'all.
He was in.
Appreciate
He got entered.
Catch you.
All right, Hutch. But he got introduced. He got introduced to that guy that was up there in Minnesota. Nick Shirley did.
Yeah.
You see, he got pointed towards him. They know all of this. They know about these corrupt senators. They know about all these people. They already know. They're just letting them make their own web. They're spinning them up in their own political web, and that's what they're doing to them. The same thing's going on with that governor up there right now and that mayor. They're all that little group.
Well, and they're all corrupt. They're all corrupt. They're getting their money. They're taking our money. So, but look, I'm getting ready to go. I've been on 2 hours now.
2 hours and 47 minutes.
Yeah, I appreciate coming up, Zombie. I appreciate it. Everybody,
I appreciate it, man.
Everybody in chat, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go hang out with the wife. I don't know what the hell she's doing. She's she's in the living room watching something.
Well,
but
thanks.
I wanted to come up and do a live tonight just because I haven't did one for a while.
Yeah, I don't mean to rattle on. It's your video and everything, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate Mad Shed and Hutch and everybody out there in the chat.
No, I like to hear people's opinions.
And I know we got a lot of people in this country like Somalians that, could cause a problem in all this. We got sleeper cells inside this country that we've been publicly made aware of. You say, right. Well, we deal with it. We're not America for no reason, But I appreciate you, Wolf.
Shit has to fan. You know what? The true Americans will take care of the situation.
Yeah, it'll get took care of real quickly. It will.
All right,
Uh,
Zombie, thanks for coming up and bullshitting with me. Everybody in chat, thank you. And guess what? Happy fucking New Year.
Hey, my Oprah Winfrey reruns comes on at 12 o'clock, so I can make some coffee. All right, later, man.
Peace. Everybody have a good night. Blessed be and stay.